Claps, we live. I don't know if we live yet, but I see the hand clap.
Shout out to the chat gang, man. We are lit. This is Wipe Them Feet and Get the Strizzap episode 2, man. Episode 2 of the podcast. I'm with my brother, man. How you doing, King? Who is you? Who is you?
Come on, man. They already know the vibes. They know what type of time we on, baby. It's your boy Raider Honcho, man. Big Honcho in the building.
There we go. How you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, man, I'm doing groovy. So I switched it up. Usually I wait till the live starts to drink. I started drinking before the live. So I'm extra groovy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit, man. So I'm going to be extra smoothie tonight. I got coffee and water. So, you know.
I know, man. You got me.
You need to drink enough for both of us, man. How about that?
You got me feeling like a bad friend, bro. Like I have a bad
nah. For those who know, man, Honcho don't drink like that, man. He just have a couple little Gucci, man.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I be coaching that high school football shit be having me stressed, bro.
I can only imagine, bro, dealing with them. Hey, real quick, before we go anywhere, we're already 100 deep in the chat, man. Make sure that you guys subscribe to my brother, Honcho, man. Great channel, brother. It's growing tremendously every day. I love it, man. Make sure you hit that sub button on his channel, mine as well. I just hit 9,700, man. So we getting to that 10K. Honch is on his way to 10K, man. It's lit, bro. It's lit, man. So you already know what it is. Wipe them feet as well, man. Meaning hit them thumbs up if this is your first time to the show. This is episode 2. We are going to talk about this big W that we got over Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field. And then we definitely going to talk about this Miami game coming up at Allegiant Stadium. Me and my brother haven't talked about this at all. I don't write shit down when it comes to me and him. We just go straight to it. We talk that shit. Let me know, man. How do you feel about that game? Some good things, some bad things. I mean, really ain't too many bads, you know what I'm saying? But give me some notes on the game, brother. How'd you feel about that, man?
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we all saw what we saw, man. I mean, the obvious is there. I mean, I was a little concerned in the first half. I mean, we had to settle for a field goal, like I think 3 straight trips down there. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Because I felt like Pittsburgh wasn't really a good overall team. And I felt like, you know, if you let them linger around long enough, bad teams hang around long enough, they find a way to beat you. So I was happy to see that we made those adjustments in the second half and was able to come out there and put some points on the board. I was very impressed with the defense. I'm super impressed with, again, man, once again, back-to-back weeks with that defensive line is obviously that you could argue that the defensive line has been the best spot or the best core of our entire team, man. At least the biggest surprise.
I just read something right now, bro. I wanted to read this to you. Mark Caboli, I think he's a Pittsburgh Steelers analyst or Twitter dude. He said the Steelers gave up a sack when they had 7 people in the block against 4 Raiders.
Exactly. Wow. Exactly, bro, man.
To have a D line like that, bro, it's been forever, bro.
I don't remember having a D line that was this versatile when you talk about speed and power, when it's deep as far as people coming in. I mean, Solomon Thomas was the guy of the hour, right? I mean, Hankins had big plays. I mean, last game it was other people, Nassib. It's just like we got all the tools for the job, man. And I think we're gonna continue that this week, man.
Hey, real quick, man, I wanted to say also, RIP, man, the Raider Rob Black Hole, Rob Rivera, man. The creator of the Black Hole, man. Man, bro, it sucks to see that, man, because going to Oakland, being born and raised, man, just going in that stadium all the time. Rob was always there, man. He has shit lit. So RIP, man, to Raider Rob, Black Hole Raider Rob.
For sure.
Real talk, man. Real shit, man. Raider in peace, my brother. Raider in peace.
Straight like that.
But yeah, man, with that being said, though, bro, we have to talk about it because, you know, last week I got you with the Casey Hayward situation. You know what I mean? You know, I look, you're gonna be smoking my boots all season long too. I know it. You know, I feel like, you know, the Solomon Thomas, you know, situation, man. You know,
I can't remember. Was you big on Solomon Thomas?
Heavy.
Okay. I don't remember being negative about it, but I was neither here nor there.
Bro, Andy be smoking me, bro. He's like, bro, he's trash. I'm like, bro, Solomon's gonna pull up for us, man.
Yeah.
And I know, you know, he was more of a cleanup man because Yannick and Max were so active that they had to keep an eye on these guys. So somebody had to cook, somebody had to clean up. And Solly was that guy, man. What did you think about him? That was his first multi-sack game in his career. You know, former first rounder. He's had a rough career up to this point, my brother. But it's looking like, man, we might be able to put something together with him, man. How do you feel about his game?
I mean, obviously it speaks for itself, right? I mean, you're talking about a guy, I think he had 2 sacks, right? So, I mean,
Yeah.
I try to tell people you might want to pump your brakes on who you call trash and who's not trash, because first of all, we haven't seen Solomon Thomas really do much anyway, right? So if anything, you should have question marks. But to just come out and say somebody's trash without really seeing them, you don't know, because you never know which game is going to be the game that guy has a favorable matchup or is getting less attention. You got Max out there, you got Yannick out there, Nassib is going to get more attention now. Yeah. So you just never know where a guy's going to get in there and do their thing. So I mean, I was super impressed with Solomon Thomas, but I mean, I wasn't one of the people that thought he was straight trash. I just wasn't that big on him. But I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing and just gives us more depth at that position, just gives us more looks and gives us that versatility that when we go against certain guys, certain teams, other players are going to be, that's going to be their matchups. And last week was definitely a matchup for him, for sure.
Thanks. Raider from VA said, damn, Dot's got Elder Bars on the show.
It's gonna be a long night, bro.
Hey, it's
gonna be a long night.
They're already in the chat, man. Hey, shout out to Jerry Curl Honcho, man. He killing the game right now.
This shit natural, bro. This shit natural. Fuck out of here. Ain't no Jerry Curl.
Shout out to Raider from VA. Hey, what do you think about the up and down game with Arnette, man? He had it's like he has one big play, then he gives up a big play, and then, you know what I mean? It's kind of up and down. And you expect that from a sophomore pretty much in this league. I mean, but I mean, what do you take from Damon Arnette's game right now? We know Hobbs is killing it. We know Hayward is killing it. Mullen is showing why he is there. Arnette's still like that guy kind of on the outside looking in. I mean, you know what I mean?
I think Arnette is playing like a guy who's hearing the outside noise. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's the only way you give up a big play and then don't tag the guy down, is that you're almost waiting for yourself to make a mistake. And then right when you make the mistake, you're already in your mind like, damn, I effed up again, instead of just playing football. And I mean, I thought he made a great play earlier before that. I think they were man coverage. I think he made a great play. I mean, look, cornerbacks are going to get beat. I'm sure Casey Hayward will have his times. Mullen got beat the same game, almost on the same type of play. It's going to happen. I just feel like he needs to just go play football. And I don't know if they're giving him that reassurance to just, hey, man, you're part of the team. You're part of our future. Just go play. Or if he's feeling the pressure of, yo, I got to be better than I was last year. I'm not going to be here no more. He might be pressing a little bit. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. I can't take too much from it because it's not too much to see. If he had one good play, one bad play. So it's not really much to say.
Outside of Solly with the 2 sacks, we know that Max had the most pressures, QB pressures in the NFL in week 2. I mean, outside of those 2 guys on the defensive side of the ball, who was your standout guys on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, I mean, it's hard not to say Casey Hayward, man, because Casey Hayward just looks extremely comfortable. And I think that's a part that I might have taken for granted or overlooked was how comfortable he's going to be in a system he already knows, right? Like, and I always talk about technique will prevail over youth and talent. Like, if you got technique, your speed doesn't have to be top end speed, right? And it's clear that he's comfortable in the system and has the technique to do that. I thought he looked really good. I thought Jonathan Abram played really well, man. I thought Jonathan Abram played really well, and played really under control. I mean, I know he got stiff armed into hell and back, but outside of that, I thought he played extremely well, man.
I would have had to come back and shoot the club up after that, bro. I would have had to come back and shoot the game up.
That couldn't have felt good, man, honestly.
Hey, one thing though, I gotta say, even though I've been a huge advocate for Casey Hayward, is he is benefiting a lot from this defensive line. Them getting to the quarterback, man, is saving a lot of these guys' lives, man. Casey Hayward, he doesn't have that speed that he used to have. You know,
Agreed.
I mean? Like you said, he's relying on technique, brother. So for you to have a defensive line that's getting to the QB like that, bro, that really is Casey Hayward. And fuck around an all-pro year this year.
Yeah, and you know what it is, and you know what it is too about Casey Hayward. I mean, you could argue that he could have had 2 picks. So hopefully, not to be devil's advocate or be down on it, but hopefully he capitalized on those, because going against a better team than Pittsburgh, I don't think Pittsburgh is that good right now. We might need those takeaways, and even though he's not giving up the catches, we might need takeaways, and hopefully he can bring some of those in.
Another guy, man, Perriman. Perriman looked really good out there, man.
God.
This guy's all over.
And I said it last time, man. I had to give you a props on that because you called it from the beginning. And Perriman looks like I like that we got KJ right. I like Kwiatkowski. I like whatever. I like it. But damn, I love Perriman. Perriman is like one of those guys where if I find out he's not playing, I'm like, oh shit, we might be in trouble.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
He's all over the place, man, and he brings the thunder every time, man. So so I really like Perriman right now too.
He's a dog. Shout out to Clarence Silver. He said you offered a bet to Andy. If Solomon would get 5 sacks, he'd have to cut his hair. If not, you would cut your beard. Bet not taken. He didn't take the beard. Yeah. And So Glow Honcho. Talk that shit, Clarence.
Come on. It is Clarence. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Hey, shout out to Raider Profit real quick, man. Like Nassib, Littleton will have a breakout game after renegotiated contract to light a fire under his ass. Gus will draw up blitz packages for him. That was what I wanted to talk about too, bro. I know you've seen that today. He restructured his contract again.
Yeah.
Bro, like now he's owed $15 million next year. Like he's guaranteed.
That's crazy,
bro. That's insane.
That's crazy.
He's guaranteed to be a Raider next year. So, but it freed up $3.4 million, and I'm excited about that. But then we go get a practice squad offensive lineman from the Giants, and I'm like,
yeah,
is this the move? Like there has to be something else on the horizon. Like what can you see it being, bro? I
mean, you would have to think it's interior offensive lineman, right? It has to be.
Has to be.
They know more about the incognito injury. They know more about Leatherwood than we do, right? So obviously, if they're freeing up money and making moves, like you got to feel like incognito might be out for a while. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think down the road we might try to acquire a bigger name or somebody on that offensive line. But outside of that, I don't see what else we really need right now. I mean, I don't see why we'd be freeing up money.
I see what you did there, Raider Mitch. I see what you did there. Riding down the street with I know what you try to do here, bro. I know what you try to do. Hey, we realized though this. DC and Honcho cannot cut their hair at all season. So we need Honcho shit to bang out. We got to have the Jesus perm by the end of the season, bro. Like it's got to be down to your back.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was supposed to cut my shit before the first game, bro. But now I'm like, shit, I got to just go with it.
Hey, it's so funny because last week on your channel, man, on the first episode of the pod, we talked about Merrick still not being tested, and we watched this game again, and he still really hasn't been tested.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I don't know where this narrative came from that somehow Trayvon Merrick is struggling, but I saw it today. I saw an article that was like, because I did the video about Nate Hobbs being our best rookie. I mean, he is our best rookie right now. Period.
Great video too.
No, I appreciate that. But I'm reading the article, and the article is saying that Leatherwood and Merrick are struggling, and I'm like, how is Merrick struggling? I haven't seen it. We haven't been giving up anything in the middle of the field. He's coming up and making tackles, coming up being a force player. So I don't see it. I don't see where he's struggling. But to your credit, I mean, or to your point, I definitely don't see him getting tested yet, and I don't know if he's going to get tested against Miami either.
No, they have too many questions, man, and a lot of people, man, who don't watch every game. Miami's offensive line is worse than ours at this point.
They're giving up a lot of pressures.
Yes, it's really bad to the point where I feel like we can feast on these guys. I'm talking 5 to 7 sacks type shit. Like we can really take the lid off of this team. Do you believe that there can be? Because I know a lot of people. This is a narrative out there right now, and I don't believe in it. Because when you have a good defense, I don't believe in trap games. But do you believe this could be a trap game?
No. I think trap games come when you have a young, immature team, and they might get caught up in the headlines or the articles or the ink. I don't think this team is on that type of time. I think this team is, and I might have overlooked it. This team wants way more than I was expecting them wanting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, ceiling might be 11 wins, but you can't put wins and losses when it comes to will and effort and motivation. And these guys are motivated by a lot more than headlines and stats. And these guys are trying to get the job done. I don't see this being a trap game whatsoever.
How long do you think DC could sustain this level of success without the run game? Without the run game, man, I feel like it's going to be tough for him to keep throwing 300 something plus yards a game. When we can't run the ball, at some point, other teams are going to find out they're going to know what you're doing, and you're going to be predictable, man. You can't be one-dimensional in this league. How long? I mean, look, we got Miami, which I think we can squeak by them, even with how we're running the ball right now. The Chargers are having their own struggles. Herbert is throwing INTs all over the place.
Yep. I know, motherfucker, on my fantasy team. I know.
And then we got Chicago, which is a team that the defense is nice. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to be able to run the ball because they're nice all across on the defensive side of the ball. So I mean, where do you think we start seeing that? Where it's like, okay, motherfucker, we got to start running this ball because Kenyon's having a problem running the ball. I don't know why Regis is keep getting activated and we're not using him. And then Peyton Barber is just pretty much Peyton Barber. You know what I mean?
I think as far as the Trey Regis part is, I think they're just trying to wait out as long as they can. You know what I mean? Him being a young guy, him being relatively healthy. They know it's a long season. You would hate to get him banged up too, right? this early in the year. But as far as back to your original question, which is a great question, because I think a lot of people are forgetting, and I tweeted it out. That's why I tweeted it. Look, we might be 2-0 without Jacobs, but don't for a second think that we can make it to the playoffs or have a push without Jacobs being back there, because without Jacobs, we have no balance. Like, it's not and I said this to Raid, it's not about Derek Carr throwing 30, 40 times. That's fine. He can throw 30, 40 times, but it can't be throw, run. Like, it has to be more balanced than that. And I think that we can't expect Derek Carr to be able to carry us for many more games, because like you said, it's just a matter of time before they just start sending the house, and you got to keep all these guys in the block, which means there's not that many targets downfield. And you know what I mean? You just don't want that for Derek Carr. You don't want him to have so many stressful games back to back to back. I think you're right. I think we can get through Miami pretty, I don't want to say easily, but I'm not worried about Miami right now. But once you get to the Chargers and the Chiefs and the Bears and the Browns, those teams can match up very well with us. And you're going to need some other firepower. You're going to need some balance and keep those defenses honest. And if we don't have Jacobs, they're not going to be honest as hell, because they ain't going to respect Drake. They're not going to respect Regis, and they're not going to respect whoever's going to be back there. They're only going to respect Jacobs. So we definitely need him in there.
I need to know, bro, how did you feel exactly at that moment when you seen DC go down with that ankle injury again, man?
Oh, you know, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You got to phone a friend. I tried to phone God. Like, yo, please. Yo, I look, please, anything but this. Like, my channel will be shut down. I was shook.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, man. I think Brandon Parker was one of those underrated game ball type guys in this game. I believe he came in the right tackle when Leatherwood went down and looked really good, bro. Like, he actually looked better than Leatherwood. It's gonna take some time, man. Leatherwood's a rookie, man. He's gonna get some bruises. What do you think about the whole idea? I think we talked about this a little bit, because it might have been Ray. But what do you think about moving Leatherwood into guard and keeping Brandon Parker on the right side with Foster or Carrier over there chipping at the tight end position?
I mean, I think as a Band-Aid that could work. I don't think that's a long-term idea for the rest of the season, because eventually if guys are game planning for Parker's going to have different flaws, right? Like, he might have succeeded where Leatherwood failed, but remember, I mean, you're talking about TJ Watt not being in there and the defensive line not being what they should have been. And I think it's a different set of issues, right? Like, Leatherwood has his issues, Parker's going to have different issues. So I think the best thing to do is, I think we just got to ride it out with Leatherwood. Leatherwood has to play better, but he has the talent to do so. I think getting used to Derek Carr just changing plays and changing protections and sliding left and sliding right. I think that's more the issue right now. He's still thinking a little bit rather than reacting. But let's not forget, man, Colton Miller looked like cold trash his first year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sucks that we want this to be a playoff year and we're like, wow, our offensive line is struggling. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, you got to give him some time to work. Is there anybody out there? Like, we know the Mitchell Schwartzes of the world, the Castros. Is there anybody you can think of that we can bring in to help this team right now? Bro, I'd be lying if I even told you I could name an offensive lineman that's not on our team. I'm defensive backs. That's it. Like, the offensive lineman, you got to talk to Sanjeet, bro. I ain't got that shit.
Hey, for 1 second, though, when we freed up that money today, did you think of Richard Sherman for a split second?
Nah, you know why I didn't, because I think I was on the field when I've seen the information, so I kind of got both things at the same time. I didn't have time to think. I saw we freed up money, and then the next thing I saw was we brought in a offensive lineman, so I didn't even have time to think.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make shout out to everybody in the chat.
I need Richard Sherman because I need something to save me from this Casey Hayward shit. I've been getting hit all week, bro.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. Hit that thumbs up button. Once again, subscribe to both of our channels, man. We both appreciate you guys, man. The support is real. Without y'all, we can't do this shit. For real. Get us both to 10K. We want to get there ASAP. We're going to throw a function, y'all. We throwing a function on the pod once we hit the 10K spot. I'm telling you that now. For real. Shout out to AD. Josh makes defenses stack the box. That's why we need him for playoff push. It will open up the top for Ruggs and Waller. They have to respect hits the facts, bro. Facts, AD. Facts, brother. Let me get these supers in real quick. I seen Jackie. And where was it? We all over the place tonight. There we go. Shout out to Jackie the Raider Red. Always love. Without Jacobs this early, maybe he comes in unpredictable, new packages, not knowing what to prepare for, just a thought. Then we can be unpredictable on both. Look, I think you just give Josh the ball at the end of the day. Like, when he's healthy, just give Josh the damn ball and just move out the way. You know what I mean? I don't even think we got to get too creative with Josh. It's just he's a workhorse. Give him the ball, let him run the ball. But what you're saying, I'm kind of looking at Kenyon Drake because he's struggling to run the ball, but he's cool in the passing game right now.
Yeah.
We got to figure out something, bro.
The thing is, and this is what I was trying to say. We did the pregame show. We had Raid on, and we talked about it. This is the thing. Josh Jacobs struggles with that offensive line.
Yes.
Drake is not as good as Josh Jacobs. Period. Right. So Jacobs is a type of running back that'll get you 2 or 3 when it should have been -2. Yes. Drake is the guy that when it's -2, it's just gonna be -2. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I just think that until that offensive line clicks, we're gonna struggle in the run game. But the thing is, it's such a long season that you never know. You hear our offense is playing well, our defense is playing well, our defensive line is playing well. It's gonna be a matter of time before you hear your O-line is playing well. And when that O-line is playing well, we're definitely gonna excel. And until then, Derek Carr has to be the quarterback that most of us thought he was, which is a top 10 quarterback. And as long as he's a top 10 quarterback and plays like a top 10 quarterback, he'll deal with the offensive line being bad. It's quick passes, short passes, underneath, and then you stretch the field deep when they start coming up. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time before we get everything going in order.
DC is looking, bro. If he continues this trend, bro, I promise you at the end of the season, I'm going to make a long apology video, right?
Yeah, you got to.
So I'm a fan of DC. You know,
I've
always been a fan of DC. Always. People always ask me the questions about the Deshaun Watsons of the world. Look. Pre-massage therapy, you know what I mean? Pre-massage, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Yeah. And then Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, and all that good shit. But to see DC flourish this quick, this fast, and it is crazy to me, man. He's playing like a man possessed. This guy is a guaranteed MVP candidate right now. It's very young in the season, but if he can continue this trend, man, we're going to continue to win games. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Raider Profit, big ups to you, Docs, for Mental Health Mondays. Appreciate you, brother. Trade Clee, $18 million to the Cowboys for a third, plus Brandon Knight, guard/tackle to help with my pain. Now, what do you think? I wanted to ask you about this too, because the whole Clee situation, man, it's like 12 snaps versus Pittsburgh. Does his workload increase because this defensive line is so thick, bro? Like we have so many people. Where does he fit in this mold, bro? Like,
I don't know, man. I really don't know, but I just feel like I can't talk about trading him until I absolutely know for sure that he can't give us shit, right? But then I feel like if we find out he can't give us shit, then we don't get nothing for him. So it's such a fine line. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get the opportunities. But he can't be that bad. Like, there's no possible way he can be that bad where there's nowhere for him to play on this defensive line. Like, it just can't be, man. Or
was he an okay defensive end / defensive tackle on a bad defense? You know what I mean? Like let's just be honest. I mean, I like Clee. I like.
Yeah.
I mean, he played on some really bad defenses and he kind of stood out, I guess, on them. But I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, look. We're flourishing right now. If Klee got to sit and just come in sparingly, whatever we got to do to win, that's all I want to do. I want to win, man. I don't really
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Efren. Thoughts on Illuminor? Didn't look too bad. He did it. He actually's been kind of a breath of fresh air, low key, bro.
Yeah.
At guard, I don't really know too much about him until he came in. You know, I'm a Honcho on this. If he's a Raider, I fuck with it. If he's not, I don't really know. You know what I mean? But he actually has been a pleasant surprise, though, man. And let's be real, man. If this offensive line was really, really, really bad, DC wouldn't be is looking as good as he has so far. They haven't been great. They may have not even been good, but they haven't been terrible. We've been getting by.
I thought they were almost borderline close to being terrible against the Ravens. They had some very terrible moments, but I think against Pittsburgh, I think they held their own, man. I think they held their own.
Yeah, no, but he did look good, man. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. But we need Richie back, man. And I don't know if he's gonna be back. For sure. I would still sit him one more week. There's no reason to rush him back. We're 2-0. What do you think about this too? You sit Jacobs again? You sit him again?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We on the same page with that, brother. Shout out to Clarence one more time, man. Miami is a threat. We are the one-dimensional now. The secondary is legit. Oh, we know that. Xavier Howard, Byron Jones, and Coleman can slow down the pass game. Then we don't have a run game. Raider Nation for life. This is real, but I'm going to be honest, man. Buffalo put up a 30-piece of work on them. You know what I mean? Like 35-0, bro. Like, you could be one-dimensional. If you're playing like DC right now, bro, I don't really care what your secondary looks like. Like, You know what I mean? I mean, what do you think about that? Because we already know that they have a great secondary. I'm not afraid of their defensive line, their linebackers at all. I mean, we can pick them apart in the middle of the field.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's like their secondary is good, but we seem like we're one dimensional. I think you might have to turn your speakers down a little. I can hear. I think you might have to. I can hear myself. Unless my mic is hella loud.
I think your mic is hella loud.
Oh shit, I'm out here wailing on y'all.
You
can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet. So it seems like we're one dimensional, but we're not really one dimensional. It's not like we can't run the ball. Yeah. So like we got some handoffs in there. Drake got in there. Peyton Barber got in there. All we have to do is be able to get 2 or 3 yards. That's it. Or if you can get 2 or 3 yards, they have to respect that the threat of the run is there. Because guess what? If it's 3rd and 2 and you can get 2 or 3 yards, well, shit, they got to play the run now, right? So it's not that we're super one dimensional, but as far as DC and the DBs, like, I mean, if you want DC, if DC's going to be as good as I think he is, he's going to be as good as some of us think he is, he's going to have to be good against good defensive backs, period. So Bingo. I'm not hiding from no challenges for DC.
Bingo. I love that assessment right there, brother. If you want to be an MVP type guy, you're gonna beat great secondaries, brother. Point blank, period. And he's already did it. Got past Baltimore. I know Joe Hayden was out with Pittsburgh, but they still got Mika back there. He's a monster. Look, the way he made Mika look with Ruggs on that perfect dime.
Yeah.
Come on, he can do that to Miami again. Shout out to Josh, man. My favorite YouTubers. Appreciate you, brother. Added a profile pic too, man. Shout out to you, Josh. Appreciate you, man. What's up. My guy, man. Everybody in the comments, talk that shit, get the strap. We appreciate you guys for being here, man. Shout out to the 400 plus people in the chat, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to both of us.
Hell
hit
yeah.
That thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up. Shout out to Q, Docs, and Honcho. What do y'all think about trading Clee to Washington for one of their 3 defensive tackles, Payne, Allen, or Laurinaitis? We would also have to send a pick. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're good on the defensive line, man. I mean, we have depth. Like if one of our starters goes down, we have Phylon. We got Vickers on the practice squad, which we looked pretty good last year.
Yep.
I'm not too worried. I mean, I think McCoy going down kind of hurt us a little bit. I still wish he was here, but. And we still got Clee. I mean, shit. We talking about Clee.
Like why would we trade Clee to add depth? Clee is the depth.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, man, if we're gonna trade Clee, it has to be offensive line help in my eyes. You have to go get something that's gonna immediately impact this team. Not a draft pick, not a defensive tackle, because we're already winning in the trenches on that side of the ball. We need offensive line help if we do get rid of Clee.
I agree.
I appreciate you, Q, my brother, man. Shout out to J Hero. Shout out to you, Docs and Honcho. If we sit Jacobs for week 3, which is killing me because I got him in the 1st round in fantasy, he is fucking me up right now.
Your ass get.
trying to, hey man, go on my heart, man. And look what the fuck happened, bro. If we sit for Jacobs for week 3, Drake and Barber aren't exactly physical running backs. Is this when we see Ragus in some spots? I think Barber is kind of physical, to be honest. Look, man. He would get those 3-4 yard runs like what Honcho was saying. Yeah. And then when the game mattered the most, he went and got that 12-yard run.
Exactly.
He got a couple big runs. So I think that he can actually play that role if need be. But me personally, we went and got him to be a goal line guy. If you put in goal in front of Peyton Barber, that's a touchdown. Who can block that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I do want to see Ragus active. I just think that he's an undrafted young guy. You know, he may not be ready yet, man. Gruden may not want to throw him out to the Wolves yet. May want to just get him ready. You know what I mean? But Drake is a very highly paid number 2. Yeah. You're going to throw him out there regardless if he's struggling or not in the run game. Because at the end of the day, he could do a lot of things. He's been pretty good blocker.
He's literally getting paid to be out there.
Yeah, straight up. So at the end of the day, man, hey, put him out there, man. He's been blocking pretty good. He's been active in the passing game. Hey, it is what it is. Let me ask you this on the offensive side of the ball, man. What do you think about Ruggs breaking out, man?
Hey man, about damn time, shit.
I want to say I did say he was going to get 100 yards and a touchdown. You know what I mean? I got to give myself kudos on that one.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that because
that was my prediction.
See, great minds think alike, because in the pregame show, my bold prediction was he would have more receiving yards than Darren Waller. So see, we here with it, man. We here with it. We knew it was about time to happen. But I mean, that's going to open so many more doors for this offense. It's going to open so many more plays in this playbook for John Gruden. And it's just going to help that young man and Henry Ruggs to have that confidence that he can go make the plays. Now, what I don't like, the only thing I didn't like is in the press conference, they said, "What was you thinking?" And this motherfucker's like, "Don't drop it." Why would you be thinking that? Like, why would you be thinking you might drop it? Like, But it just shows he's young, and hopefully that we keep just building with these receivers because I mean DC wants to throw the ball. I think he hit 7 different guys with five passes each, right? So like he wants to get people involved. He wants to throw the ball around the field. Gruden wants to throw the ball around the field. I know Josh Jacobs is the guy, but they want to throw the ball, man. They want to get these guys active, these guys involved in the game. And it was good to see not only Ruggs break out by getting a deep pass, but I like what they did underneath with giving him some stuff underneath and allowing him to run. Now, what they need to do is just get him off kick return, and then we'd be okay.
Yes.
Then I'll be okay.
Shout out to Renfro too, man. This guy has been a dog. In these first 2 weeks, man, Renfro was a motherfucking G, bro.
Something wrong with no, something wrong with him,
bro. Yeah, he different, bro. And also, man, I tell everybody in the chat if you get a chance to, man, go look at Edwards. He might not catch, a million balls. This guy is very active in the blocking game as well. Edwards be blocking his ass off.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just have a well-oiled machine on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's so funny. It's so funny because I said before the season that it felt like Edwards would be the more possession receiver. He might even have more catches than Ruggs, but Ruggs would be the superstar that get I compared him to Macklin and Deshaun Jackson when they played over there in Philly because that's what it reminds me of. You'll have a guy, a bigger receiver. He's great at blocking, great at catching that 7-yard hitch or that 12-yard curl. Maybe not breaking a lot of tackles, but he'll make the catch. He has great hands, great catch radius. But then you'll have Ruggs just fly down the field and take the top off the defense. And it's like, man, it's so good to see. If we can just get that offensive line to just be formidable, man, we're going to be a problem, man. It's going to be a problem.
Facts, man. Shout out to Dirty Raider, man, my brother. DC4 throws for, oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. 6,000,
bro.
6,321 yards, 46 TDs, and 4 interceptions, a QBR of 107. Hey, Dirty, talk that insane shit. Let's go.
Stop smoking whatever you've been smoking.
Hey, Dirty got that good Cali shit in his system, bro. I know it.
Damn.
Shout out to Dirty. Shout out to my brother Dirty, man. I like that shit.
That's crazy.
That is crazy as shit. Hey, let me ask you this, man. So with DC playing like this, before we get to this next game, I want to talk about Miami. I mean, I think we pretty much, it's only Tuesday, but look, we've already talked about this game. One thing I love about this team is now we move on. It's time to move on.
Yeah.
This is business. Let's get to the next game. Let's move on. So we aren't going to talk too much about Pittsburgh no more. But
hold on. Time out. Dirty Raider fucked me up. I got to take a shot, yo. Dirty Raider fucked me up on that one. God damn, I'm going to take a shot for that one, yo.
Bro, that's some ill shit, bro. That is some ill shit. Hey, I need everybody in the chat to answer this too. When is it time now, man, to get DC this extension, man?
Oh God, was that the question you was gonna ask me?
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, look. You know what? It's so funny because I've been preaching two things. Derek Carr needs to get an extension, and I was preaching John Gruden needs to kind of publicly accept Derek Carr as the guy. And it's so funny because it seems like that's happening. Like John Gruden is more outspoken about Derek Carr the way he used to be about quarterbacks that would beat us. Like we have a quarterback beat us and he would talk about him like we wish we had him. And it's like now you're starting to hear him talk about Derek Carr in a way where it's like, you know what? Maybe now it's all starting to come together and Derek Carr is going to get that extension, man.
I think he's finally just talking about him because he's playing exactly how he thought he can play. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to, me personally, if you see DC out there doing his thing, he always said that he's doing his thing. But now, like you said, he's starting to more and more say, like, this is the guy I knew that we had this whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, he's mastered this offense. Like, I don't know anybody who can run it. Actually, you know what? I'll go further. I'll say I've never seen anyone run Gruden's offense this great ever. And look, we watched Rich Gannon. We see him do his thing. Oh shit, I got phone calls and shit. But DC is he's mastered this offense to a T, and I don't see anybody else coming in and doing what he's doing. Shout out to the chat real quick. Hey,
no, hold on, time out. Who the fuck said yo Honcho Deuce Gruden called you out on Twitter?
Oh shit!
Hold on, hell no, ain't nobody call me out on no Twitter.
Hey, where's that at, bro? I got to screenshot that shit, bro. And we about to go cook his boost. Well, what'd he say?
Hey, say they got to be joking, bro. Because I had said something about Deuce. I hate seeing him.
Little short, he built like a pug, bro.
I can't even choke him out because he ain't got no damn neck. That shit crazy.
He built like a little buff pug. Hey, shout out to Oakland Knight, man. Barber is there for pass protection as well. Trey Regis is not ready to pick up blitzes in regular season professional schemes. Much love, fellas. Shout out to my brother Oakland Knight, and that is facts, brother. That is knowledge from one of the YouTube goats right there. Shout out to Independently Blind, aka Oakland Knight, man. One more time, shout out to Clarence as well. Cleve will not be traded. We eat $10 million in dead cap for prorated signing bonus. Can't trade that. Next year decision is to offer 5-year op. Not looking good for him. And that 5-year op is like $15 million, right? He's a first round defensive end. No, he's not getting that. Yeah. So I agree with you, Clarence. I get what you're saying. I want to see what this Duke shit is, though, bro. Wait, what the fuck is
that shit? Ain't real. That shit is not real.
He built like a knot, like you know when you got a knot, in your, like he built
like a muscle cramp.
Oh shit!
That's
they
funny,
was on
bro.
Deuce Gruden was on the fake Honcho, bro.
No, we got the fake Honcho's exposed, bro. I found the account.
Hey, matter of fact, somebody hit me up. He probably hit you up too. Hit me up on Twitter and said, "Hey, bro, I think I know who this dude is."
Yo, they hit me up and said they use some software, like a Google extension that like allows you to see the profile even in the chat. And he sent me the link and I clicked it. And sure enough, it was created in August. I had the link. It didn't have no subscribers, no videos, no nothing.
Shit.
Bro, it's 2021, baby. I will catch your ass, bro.
Bro, shout out. Hold on. First of all, shout out to the nation for doing their homework, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And taking care of their own, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. For real, for real. Raider Prophet, once again, man. Docs told Honcho when Raiders beat Miami 30-10 and Carr leagues all QBs for 3 weeks, do the Stephen A impression. Cowboy hat.
Yeah, they told me to do that shit.
Hey, I gotta see that shit, bro. That shit was comedy. Shout out to Raider Prophet, man. Pro Villa. Also, man, shout out to you, Gruden. What would you say if I said I want you at QB? DC, I'd say let's go win championships. Talk that shit, bro. Talk that.
You know what it is, too? I think DC is finally at the point where Gruden is also at the point where he feels like he doesn't have to hold his hand. Like, he can just tell them, look, this is what they're doing. And if they do this, you do that. And Derek Carr's doing it to perfection right now. So it's good to see, man.
Everybody said, oh, shit, he found the fake Honcho. That's a real shit.
Yeah, it's a wrap. We
Shout
on it.
Raider Joe. Hey, I mean, I hate it, bro. That took away the fun for me to even pull up in the Raider YouTube, you know what I mean, comments, bro.
I ain't been on one since, bro. Bro,
I'll be in there not even saying nothing now. I'll just be watching. Like I don't even comment because it's just like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, that shit's crazy.
Shout out to Raider Joe, man. Did you guys notice in a post-game presser? Shit, I know Honcho ain't watched that shit.
Nope.
Gruden admitted Carr is the truth. Not verbatim, no, but he said it. He kind of looked like it was hard to admit it for him. I don't know. Maybe just me. I didn't take that. I didn't get that from that. I think that Gruden's just more of a hard ass. You know how he is. And he's like pretty much like, look, why look, at the end of the day, why build him up to be Tom Brady right now in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think Gruden is not the type of guy who likes to explain what's already understood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll talk about the guys that aren't getting the credit. He'll say, hey, don't forget this guy, don't forget that guy. He's not here to talk about Derek Carr because I think he already knows what's understood. That him and Derek Carr have a great relationship. He believes in Derek Carr, and Derek Carr had to play better at times. And I think right now he's playing better, but I don't think he needs a pat on the back for it. And I think that's where Gruden's at with it.
Let Gruden brag about him once we win the Super Bowl. When we holding up that trophy, then it's like I got the best quarterback in the NFL. That's
Could you imagine, bro?
Bro. Like the world ain't ready for that, bro. Honch, the world ain't ready for the Raiders to win the Super Bowl, bro, because we all gonna be going fucking bananas.
I don't even know if I'm ready, bro. I ain't never, bro. That shit would be crazy.
It's gonna be insane. Shout out to Raider Mitch one more time. DC needs his extension ASAP, and Gruden has to be the one to say, I got 6 years left, and I need you leading this team all 6 years. I know Honcho like that because, see, now one thing that I love is sometimes we agree to disagree. You know, my brother said he needs to say it publicly, like, this is my quarterback. To me, personally, I disagreed. I said, look, man, at the end of the day, you don't really have to say shit because he's already showing and proving, like, he's been his quarterback for 4 years. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have to say nothing. He's already pretty much using it with action. Like, this is my guy. We are the Raiders. We're going to be attached to every major free agent. It doesn't matter. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, whoever, Deshaun Watson, anybody in trade.
Absolutely.
We're the Raiders. You know what I mean? They're going to use our fan base to gather clicks and do all that. It just is what it is. But I agree. I get what you were saying. We both kind of had our, way of explaining it. But I feel like we're both right. You know what I mean? Because I think he's actually doing what you're saying, but in a different way.
I mean, nobody can be wrong, right? Because we don't know what they need to do and what they don't need to do, right? It's just our opinions. I just felt like the rumors might not be swirling as much if John Gruden actually said, I have no interest in another quarterback. But at the same time, how can you not have interest in the guy that's better than the guy you have, right? So it kind of makes it hard either way. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, how do you not say, how do you tell DC, you're my quarterback of the future, and then Aaron Rodgers demands a trade after he wins an MVP?
Yeah. So you're my quarterback of the future unless, you know what I mean? Like, so tough. I get it.
Hey, shout out to Marvin, man. He says, is Jackson Barton any good? I'm going to tell you this. No. I'm going to be real. He was drafted in Indianapolis, practice squad guy, went to Kansas City.
I'm going to be real. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's the offensive line. That's the offensive line we picked up today off the practice squad, bro. So
I'm going to be real. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? 7th rounder. Drafted to the Colts, went to KC, won a Super Bowl, but he was on a practice squad, so technically he didn't win shit. Then went to the Giants on a practice squad, and let me tell y'all something. The Giants have one of the worst offensive lines in this league. If you're on a practice squad as an offensive lineman, why the fuck are we going to get this guy? I don't give a fuck if he's 6'7". I don't care about any of that. We already have some monsters on our own practice squad that can't play fucking offensive line. So why go get another one from somebody else's practice squad? I just don't. I don't see it, man. So, I
mean, I don't know, man. I can't tell you why they do what they do, man, honestly. But I did think they made it a good point because somebody asked me yesterday, we signed a quarterback. Do you think he'll play? And yada, yada, this. And I was like, no, but I didn't really have a significant answer. And then when Gruden talked about it, he said, well, look, we got to have a guy to play practice squad quarterback now because Nathan Peterman is the backup quarterback. Yeah. And it made perfect sense. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Like, Nathan Peterman can't take those snaps against our first team defense now, because when you run a scout team offense, you're pretty much running. So this week they'll be running Miami's offense versus our starting defense. Well, Derek Carr's not going to be that quarterback. And now Nathan Peterman can't be that quarterback. So it made sense that we brought a guy in and everybody thought it was because Derek Carr was hurt. But no, you need a guy who's going to run Miami's offense during the week.
And also this guy has already played. He was playing with us in training camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so he's familiar with the system. So this is precautionary. DC will be playing Sunday, y'all.
Yeah, and it's like when you think about how good our defensive line has played against like other teams, you don't think they're gonna kill our practice squad offensive line? So you can't have Nathan Peterman back there getting his shit rocked, bro. He's our back.
Because then boom, then we lost another damn quarterback.
That's it.
And look, man, they're not even saying nothing about Mariota yet, man. Like I know everybody is assuming it's gonna be 3 weeks. He could be gone for the season, y'all. Like Mariota could be gone.
I tell you what, man, quads are probably harder to recover from than a hamstring, man. Honestly.
I mean, look what happened to McCoy last year. Quad gone for the year. Gone. And now
that quad is real tricky, man. It's really tricky.
Yeah, that sucks, man. It really does. But at the end of the day, I mean, this guy has not been
no surprise to me. I told motherfuckers, look, I remember I said that. I think me and you was on here and I said I'd rather have Cam as a backup because he's more durable, period. Not because he's better or anything like that. He seems like a guy who can take hits, get up, and go back to the huddle. Mariota, every time he's out of the pocket, is like, yo, he looked like he's running for safety. Like, some shit about to go down.
And even when he took that 31-yarder, the way he fell and took the tackle,
I said it.
It was like, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, just like, it don't make any damn sense. Let me ask you this, man. Going into this game, back in the Legion Stadium Sunday, what are you looking at matchup-wise? Like, we know that Miami has a great secondary. We know that. We have way too many weapons on the offensive side of the ball. I don't see how they're going to match up with us. But what do you see, man? What are some guys you think is going to break out on the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball? Do you have a prediction? I mean, I know it's way too early. We don't even know who's going to play.
Yeah, it's super early. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think it's kind of a funny matchup because obviously I don't think Tua is going to play. And it doesn't make a difference to me, honestly. But I think Jacoby Brissett is like, so you had Lamar Jackson, right? You have Big Ben. I think Jacoby Brissett is like a mix of both of them, right? Like in the middle, right? Yeah. So I'm excited, or I'm looking forward to seeing how our defensive line can play against him because he's not only a guy that's going to be tough to bring down because he's bigger, but he's super athletic as well. And I just want to see us continue getting off the line fast, getting in the backfield quick, and making plays on the quarterback because somebody like Jacoby Brissett or even if it's Tua, I'm not afraid of them throwing the ball, especially under duress. So I would think that this is a game where our secondary is probably going to have a great game and be able to have a chance at turnovers because we're going to get pressure on those guys. We already seen the stats that they're giving up so many pressures per snap, so many pressures per game that they're going to get in the backfield. Now, when they force them to throw a ball, how are we going to respond to it? Are we going to make plays, just knock the ball down? Or are we going to get the ball turned over? So I'm really excited to see how our secondary is going to play against, the Jalen Waddles and the other guys they got. So I'm excited to see the secondary.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather play against a hurt Tua or a healthy Jacoby?
That's hard to say, man, because I think Tua's lefty, right?
Yeah.
See, that always scared me. I ain't going to lie, man. Lefties throw the ball a little different. It spin different, too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. How can you not want to play against a hurt Tua, though?
I mean, it's just
Jacoby Brissett scares me in the sense of when it's 4th and 1, they're gonna go for it.
Yeah,
and that might be the game. That might be the game right there, right? Like it's 4th and 1, they're gonna go for it with Jacoby Brissett. They're not gonna go for it with Tua.
I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't think about that because I've seen Jacoby run a lot of 4th.
They go for it all the time on 4th down. Whatever team he's on, if it's 4th and 1, Jacoby Brissett used to come in the game to run the 4th and 1s.
Yep.
So you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that bothers me. If it's 4th and 1 in the goal line or in the red zone, if they go for it, that could be the difference between us getting 3 points and 6 points, right? So
straight up.
You know what I mean?
Quick, shout out to Squid, my brother, man. If I was MIA, I wouldn't play Tua. He's gonna get rocked. Yeah, man, with those bruised ribs, bro, they can be broken after this game. The way this defensive line looks, it can look bad for them. Shout out to Robert, man. Sign KO if healthy and trade Clee in 2 seconds for Mac. That's not going to happen, Robert. But, bro, look, I would love to have Mac back. But, like, the way this defensive line looks, why take on that huge contract when we're already shining? It doesn't really – I know the nostalgia and Mac being who Mac is. He's up there in age now. I think he's 31. He's getting a little older. I'm just not giving up that much for Khalil Mack with that contract. But KO is never healthy. But if we could bring him in as a depth piece and just, rotate him in, I would bring in KO just to see. But I think his knees are rocked. I think smoked.
We're not desperate enough to bring in guys that are 50-50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Shout out to Raider Prophet once again. Gruden more comfortable handing Carr his offense, plus Gus the defense, and be more of a coach. Hey, more of the coach. This is facts, bro. Like now we're finally seeing how everybody understands exactly what everybody was saying when everybody said DC just needs a defense, because a lot of these points that he is putting up.
Nah, you know what's funny about the DC shit with all the people who support DC no matter what, right? Yeah. But it's funny that last year, right? It was like DC had stats, and everybody who was not supportive of him was like, well, the stats don't matter. And now it's like, okay, so is he an MVP candidate because of his stats or because we're 2-0? It's like, it's kind of hard because now those same people are like, well, he has the most passing yards. He has this, he has this. It's like, yeah, but y'all didn't care about his stats last year.
Nope.
But now they care about the stats, man. It's crazy.
I mean, if you want to go by stats, I mean, shit, the last 3 years in Gruden's system, he's pretty much had over 4,000 yards.
Balling.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing his thing. So
where the fuck is Sanjeet?
Oh shit! Oh, and I smoked Sanjeet's boots too in fantasy, man. So
that's what's up.
I had to get him out the way. I had to get him out the way.
And he told me Tannehill was better.
Wait, whoa. He said Tannehill was better than DC?
I don't know if he was joking, but he said it.
Yo, bro, don't say that on the live, man. He might lose a lot of subscribers tonight.
Oh,
bro.
Shit, my bad. Hey, that was confidential information. My bad.
Oh, shit. Ray the Tape says straight out of Compton, a crazy motherfucker named Honcho.
Motherfucker, you look just... Never mind, man.
Light skin issues. Let's go.
That's my boy. That's my man, yo.
Shout out to my brother Ray the Tape, man. Sean says, we coming for more than a wild card this year, y'all. We have all the explosion of the Chiefs and a way better D. Time to grab that AFC West crown. I love it, man. I love it because we would never, let's be honest, these past few years, we never thought about winning AFC West. We thought, let's just win enough games to get in there, sneak in and see what we can do. Any given Sunday. This year, the way the Kansas City's defense is set up, bro, we truly, if we can stay healthy enough to get by and continue to do what we're doing, we could really win this division. I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, though, man, is that we did the live schedule release, picking games and schedule. Like, even though we're looking good and everybody's looking at the first 2 games thinking like now it's more and more and more, I don't think either one of us had us losing until maybe the 4th or 5th game of the season.
I think it was.
I might have had us losing to the Chargers, so that'd be our 4th game.
So I think I had us 5-0, bro.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like I don't think I can just jump from us being 10-7 and now because we're 2-0 think we're going to be 12-5 because we're right on schedule to what I thought we would be at this point. We haven't played a team that should beat us yet. Like we haven't won a game that we should lose, right? So we still got to wait and see, man. We still got to wait and see.
But you know what's crazy now though, bro? Because now that I look at that, I'm going to go back and watch that video because some of those games that we had us losing, Washington's not that team I thought they were going to be. The Colts lost their first 2 games. They lost to the Rams and Seattle. Those are 2 tough games, though. But Indianapolis isn't who I thought they were going to be. I had us losing to Indy.
Yeah. It's early, though. It's early.
It is early. But shit can change.
I mean, I tell you what, the Giants said what I thought they was going to be either.
Bro, remember we both said that could be a trap type game too, though.
Absolutely. And that's what I said in one of my videos, especially post-game, is that I don't think the Raiders are getting enough credit for coming off of a short week and going to the East Coast and winning a game like that. Because that's something we weren't able to really do. A 1 o'clock start, which is a 10 o'clock start really for them on a short week. They didn't look like they had any issues with it. So that's something I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on, especially as that Giants game comes closer and shit like that.
What'd you think about Mullins' game, man? I know he got 1 INT. It was pretty much right in his hands, but at the end of the day, he caught the shit. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
But I thought the INT was good. I just wish he stopped playing with his hands up around the face area. He has to be a little more savvy and have a little more moxie of how he plays that position. I'm not telling him he can't.
Shit, bro.
Listen. I'm not telling him he can't use his hands, but he has to understand what the refs are looking for. There's certain things he can get away with and he can't get away with. He has to understand, like, okay, this is how I have to play this. I have to play this a certain way. Like, you have to be sneaky as a DB. You have to play against the rules as a DB and break some of the rules, but you have to do it in a way where it doesn't cost your team. He has to start to figure that shit out, man. Honestly,
I truly feel you on that, bro.
But he's official. He's official. Let's not get it twisted. Mullen is official, but I would hate to see one of those PI or hands to the face calls at the end of a game, man, because he's just not trusting his fundamentals and his technique. He has the skills to pay the bills. He has to just trust it.
Yeah. What'd you think about Giannis' game, man? Coming in there playing hurt with that hamstring and still putting that pressure up, man. Like, Giannis is a dog, bro. Giannis is a dog, bro.
Yeah. And what's funny because I asked Ray the same thing because it's like we always pay these guys big money and they come in and just take the check and that's it. Yeah. It is such a pleasant surprise to see a guy who got paid and is trying to earn every penny of that money. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell he's like, yo, I love this team. I love this energy. I love this staff. I'm going to give him what I got. And I feel like that's something we wasn't getting from a lot of our free agents in the past.
Facts. Shout out to Badger, man. Hayward, man. I think he was dehydrated, man. I get a little fluids, man. You know what I mean? He all right, man. And look, he's coming home playing in the Legion Stadium where it's cool as a fan in there. I think he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, he need to start hydrating the night before, not the day of, yo. Straight like that.
Shout out to Jason Hall, man. Name 5 players you are extending after the season. Look, Max for sure. I mean, Max, DC, Renfro,
Jacobs.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let's hold on to that one because I want to talk to you about that.
Oh, shit.
I want to talk to you about that. Okay, so we got Max, DC, Renfro. Look, there's a bunch of defensive tackles. Every one of them's on 1-year deals. So, look, what do we do? Phylon, Quentin Jefferson, Hankins. One of those guys got to get something. I mean,
Phylon
still got 2. Waller already has a nice contract. We just got to give him more money. We got to give him more guaranteed.
Yeah.
Waller's going to be a Raider for life. We just got to give him more money.
Yeah.
But let's go. Let's talk about it then real quick, man. Fuck it.
I mean, see, the thing is that like extending those interior linemen on defense is tough because it's like that might be something you just go in the draft. Like you might be able to draft interior defensive linemen, right? That's something we didn't do this year. This year we spent it on the secondary. So I can see us attacking offensive line and D line in the next year or two in the draft. So I'm not sure about who we would extend down there. But you got to extend Max. You got to extend Jacobs. I mean, Abram would be on that same list, right? Like he would be on that.
Most definitely. You got to look at Casey Hayward, man. Hey, give Casey 2 years with a second year team option. Like why not? If he continues to play the way he's playing,
Casey's not going to be here next year.
You don't think so?
If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's going to need a bigger bag. And I don't know if the Raiders going to give him that bag. They might try to do the same thing and go bring in another little older DB to come in, and you never know. If he keeps playing like he's playing, he's gonna need to get paid.
I like that too. You know, Carlson too. Carlson has been a blessing.
Oh my God, Carlson has been wow. Like he's one of those like team MVP candidates right now, yo, because he's getting the job done, man. I mean, he can kick it from 60, so that's the guy you got to show love to.
Shout out to the 500 people in the chat, man. Make sure you wipe them feet, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to both of the channels, you guys. We appreciate y'all as always. Real quick too, man, if you guys want to become members of both of our channels, go to Honcho's, hit that join button, hit the link up top over here that's linked up here, man. Rock with both of us heavy, man, because we rock with y'all heavy, man. Most definitely. The Josh Jacobs thing, before I get to Raider Mitch's super, man, what do you offer him? Because, I mean, look, at the end of the day, when he's on the field, he's great. But when he's, you know, there's just a lot of time where he's spinning off the field, brother. Like, what kind of contract? And then he's not that active in the passing game. We're in an NFL world now where these running backs, the Kamaras of the world, the Saquon Barkleys, they can do it all. The CMCs. Like, what kind of money do you give Jacobs if he's just a run kind of, you know, I mean, just run heavy dude?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the dollars and cents is going to look like, especially next year with the new cap and all that kind of new extra money they have. But I think that Jacobs is a guy that you have to pay because I don't think it's his choice to not be on the field. See, Mariota doesn't have a choice. He can't play.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs is being told he can't play. You know what I mean? That to me, that's a little different. That's a guy that's willing to give you every little thing he has to be on that field and help his team win. And he's probably going to be a good mentor in the years to come with younger backs like a Regis or somebody like that. I think you got to pay him, man. I think you got to pay him. I know the shelf life is short for a running back, but he's going to be relatively fresh compared to a lot of running backs that came out in that class because he hasn't played an entire season yet.
I love Josh. That is my favorite Raider, man. So I'm letting y'all know in the chat. I'm not,
for sure.
I'm not shitting on him. I just know. Look, if you have a Alvin Kamara, right, or Saquon Barkley, which he's hurt as well, but you don't have to go get a Kenyon Drake. You know what I mean? Like these guys already do everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if Josh can stay healthy, don't get me wrong, he's enough. I love his bruising style. Josh is a monster.
Yeah.
But he just has to stay healthy, man.
And he's from humble beginnings, man. I don't think he's a guy that's going to force you to pay him crazy. I think you can give him $7.5, $8 million a year, and I think he'd be fine, man, honestly.
Look, if he'll take that shit, I'll give him a 5
year. I think he will. I think you could probably get him 4 years, $39 million, man. I honestly think that. I honestly think that.
I think he's gonna be asking at least $10 to $12 million.
I can't see that because I think he knows he hasn't been that available for us.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get more healthy. Like,
but in this world, man, another team will probably offer him a nice bag. So I don't know.
Yeah, but the Raiders took that boy from sleeping in a car and let him get his dad a house and
he got
so many people on.
He got the Raider tag. I feel it.
You know what I mean? It's like Max Crosby to me. I don't think those are guys that are gonna walk away because of. I mean, $3 million is $3 million, right? But at the same time, the way the NFL works with contracts, the incentives, or like they might give them a big contract and say, well, look, you got to play 16 out of 17 games. Yeah. It might be something like that. You know what I mean?
No, that's real, man. Shout out to Raider Mitch, man. Do you think the early 6 a.m. practices we had in Las Vegas during training camp has anything to do with us being phased by the East Coast time change versus the Steelers? Knowing Gruden, he probably did that for a reason. Well, first of all, you want to beat the Heat. I mean, like Vegas is different.
I could only imagine.
That shit is disgusting. So, I mean, you don't want your team out there dying of, you know what I mean, dehydration and shit. But that's a good analysis right there, Raider Mitch. That may play a part of why we went out to the East Coast and we just balling out. But we'll see. We only have one East Coast game. If we can keep that up, man, you may be onto something, man.
And I think a lot of it has to do with like. These are guys that want to win, period. I think that before, and DC says it in his press conferences that like sometimes we had guys on the team that made it hard to come to work, right? He says we don't have none of those guys no more. When you got a team that's like it's Monday and they can't wait till Sunday, that's enough. That's enough right there because in the NFL, I remember I heard Kobe say this one time about NBA players. It's like the NBA was easier because once you gave somebody a paycheck, the obsession changed. The constant need to get better changed because they had the money. I think when you have NFL guys, it's like, yo, I'm not worried about the money. I want to bring a victory to Las Vegas. I want to get John Gruden the chip. I want to win because of Derek Carr. That's gonna take care of that in between shit that might have you flat before the game or might have you start slow. These guys want to win games, man.
And that's another reason why I'm hurting for Clee, man, because I know he wants to do the same thing. He has the same mentality. Gus Bradley was saying that even when we healthy scratched him or whatever you want to call it. I know he had a back injury, but he was on the sideline still going crazy for his team. He said he was the biggest cheerleader on the sideline. This guy has a Raider tat. I don't know if you've seen it, but he went to Instagram and took our name. He took the Raiders out of his title, his bio, Cleve Furrow. You know what I mean? So I feel he's feeling some type of way right now. You know what I mean? You know these guys.
Look, it's never personal, man. It's all business. He can't take it personal.
Talk that shit.
He can't take it personal, man. Shit.
Shout out to Omar, man. DC 25 mil a year. Look, I think he would take that. I mean, but I think you have to give him a little more than that, though, man. If he continues to have the year he's having right now,
I think you could pay him in fucking church visits.
For real though, bro. Like real shit. Yeah, like, hey,
yo, Max Crosby, just come to church 4 Sundays. Yo, all right, bet. That's it. That's it, bro.
Bro. Shout out to Omar, man. Let me see. Let's get the chat involved, man. Gabe said, bro, no lie, the heat in Pittsburgh on Sunday was on fire. There were people fainting in the stands. No lie, that heat was different. Damn,
come on,
bro.
yo. That must be their first time to the East, bro. Late October, late August and September, bro. It's not that it's hot, it's just super humid. It's super humid out here, yo.
I lived in Atlanta for 10 years off and on, bro.
Oh, you know the vibes.
I know all about that shit, bro. That shit hit way different.
Yeah.
Black Sunday says Pharaoh needs to pick up his nuts then and play with a chip on his shoulder. At the end of the day, the thing that sucks is Black Sunday's he's not given the option to play.
He's not even getting on the field.
Yeah, like they're not even allowing him to play. So I mean, look, 12 snaps last Sunday, man. Hopefully that increases this week. We'll see. Ronnie says DC 30 mil a year. That sounds more like it to me. I'm gonna be honest. I get it. Hey, Hans, let me ask you this, bro. Man, is it just me? Because I said this earlier on the live, man. Is it just me, or are you watching these Green Bay Packers play too, hoping that they die every Sunday, man? So Devontae Adams has another reason to be like, I'm out of here.
No, it's funny because I don't, man, because I can't think about next year right now, man. I can't even think about the possibilities of, imagine what our offense will look like because I still got like 15 games with the offense we already have that I'm excited about. I'm so excited for Edwards and Ruggs and Hunter Winfrey, and I be fucking his name up. I'm excited to see what we do because we're only going to get better as that chemistry builds and that confidence builds and that trust builds. No doubt about it, Devontae Adams will be the best receiver on our team right now. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, let's take care of business right now that's in front of us.
I love it. That's the mentality we need to have, man. I need to calm my ass down. Hey, shout out to Pacey, man. Honcho, I'm loving the soul glow. You stupid brother. Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to Terrence, man. Honcho's YouTube channel is right here, you guys. Make sure you go hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get our brothers. Run them numbers up, man. Run them up, man. Run them up. We are 530 people in chat.
Terrence be working hard. Terrence be working hard. Running the holidays, bro. We got to send him a care package, bro.
Hey, no, when we hit that 10K, I'm already got it in my head.
All right, bet.
Hey, let's get together and do something. Let's get
for sure.
Put a package together, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me see. Yeah, wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up, man. Hit them thumbs up.
They killing me in the chat, bro.
Shout out to Jameer, man. I love you, brother, man. Appreciate you on the donation, family. I fucks with you, fam. Docs, you guys are amazing. Much love. Shout out to you, Stewie. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. So too early because we know Jacoby's out there getting first team reps. I heard today he was out there. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday. So, I mean, shit, what you expect?
Yeah.
What do you expect the score to be, man, right now? Like, just looking at these two teams, I know you're going to come up with one later on. We'll talk about it. Probably. But right now, if you had to put a score on this game, and the chat, I want y'all to let us know, too, what is going to be the final score this Sunday at Allegiant Stadium against the Miami Dolphins?
I cannot see the Dolphins scoring more than 17 points, man. I can't see it, man. And although their defense is good, I feel like we're going to score a lot of points because I think our defense is going to take advantage of a lot of stuff that they're not going to be able to do on us, and it's going to give us great field position. I see this game could be shit, man. This game could be one of those 35-17, 35-20 type games, man. I really feel like that could happen, especially at home and the way we're rolling, DC having a scare with you know how DC is, man. He got hurt and he started seeing the light. He thought he was going to heaven right now. So you know he's gonna come out with a new lease on life, and he's been getting more accurate in both games. I think it'll continue that way. I think we'll continue to start rolling early on offense. And think about how many touchdowns we could have scored in Pittsburgh. And I don't know if Miami's as good as Pittsburgh is right now, especially with a backup quarterback. And in my opinion, Tua is a backup quarterback to me. So I can see the Raiders scoring a lot of points because that defense is going to put us in great field position to get points. I can see this being a 35-17 type game, man.
I agree with you. I think somewhere around there. I think it could even be maybe a 30. I'll say, like maybe a 33-14.
Okay.
Either way, we need to. I want to blow these guys
I'm too drunk to try to add points up without all touchdowns.
Either way, man, I feel like this needs to be a statement game. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. We already made a statement beating 2 playoff teams from last year. You know what I mean? But this needs to be a statement game. We need to go in here and beat this team ass like we should have last year.
And this is a third playoff team, man. It's a third playoff team.
Definitely, bro.
Absolutely. And we got to get some retribution for last year. And you know what? It's funny because it's a statement game, but it's not a game that you or I thought would be, that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when they had Tua, we didn't know what our offense was going to look like. I think we both picked the Raiders to win this game. So, I mean, it's a statement game on how you win. Not just winning, but how you win the game. So I agree with that.
I want some defensive points Sunday. I want a pick six. I want a fumble recovery to the house. I want something, a strip sack from Yannick to the house. I want something, bro. There's got to be. I want this defense to shine come Sunday, man. They deserve it, man. These guys, man, I can't even believe, bro, how good this defense is right now, bro.
Man. And you know what? We talked about it, man. It's just about having a competent leader, man. You can't have a leader that's not a leader of men and doesn't know how to use the pieces he has. Like Gus Bradley handpicked most of these pieces. And he's using them the right way. He's utilized. People are in the right positions. Like Abram is where he should be. Merrick is where he should be. Arnette is where he should be. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
What you want, Hush? You want that Ciroc?
I got that Ciroc and I got some Corona over here. So
Ray, he on that Corona and that Ciroc, man.
And all I had was a freaking croissant, sausage and cheese from Dunkin' Donuts to eat. So I'm a little lifted right now.
Be smooth, brother. Be smooth. Hey, Fade to Black, since Doc said 31-10 on Andy's show. I was drunk, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go with that then. I'm gonna run with the 31-10. I don't remember that shit. We're gonna go.
I like that. Yo, 31-10 is not bad, but it's like in today's NFL, if you hold a team to 10 points, some shit is wrong, bro.
Hey, this motherfucking team just had 0 last week. So hey.
I feel you though.
you never really know.
I feel you.
Sorry about the Buck Super Money Funny, but would you? It's all love, bro. We don't even expect you to do that, family. So look, at the end of the day, man, don't worry about that shit, bro.
You're dealing with two of the realest.
Yeah, man, we don't give a fuck about that. But would you put a hurt Tua out there as food for Max in our D line?
No,
bro. I mean, shit.
No. I would be worried for a healthy Tua against this line. Hell no.
Yeah. Look, man, at the end of the day, man, I'm not worried about either one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm not looking past them, but as I'm looking at Miami, there's no fear in my eyes of what this team is going to do now, especially because you don't have to worry about weather. It's not like we have to worry about rain or wind I mean, bro, it's a neutral ground field. We're home. Like, there's no elements to worry about. Like, I can't see how the Raiders don't go out here and execute the full game plan and put up a lot of points on this team.
Yeah, facts, man. Max is getting double teamed and held, bro. Have you been watching the film? I don't know what it is, but Max gets held so much. I think it's because that weird ass frame he has.
Yeah. He's wiry, bro. He's like wiry.
It's weird, bro. Double teaming. I think Yannick's gonna break out now. I hope so, man. I want Yannick to succeed, man. Let's get Yannick with 2 sacks this week.
I just hope Yannick is 100%, man. I hope he's not playing just because it's like, I don't want, Max is out there. I don't want to leave him out there alone. We salt and pepper and shit. So he out there. I just hope he's fully healthy, man. Because a fully healthy Yannick is a problem.
There we go. I got me a prediction already then, man. Max had 2 week 1. Solly had 2 week 2. Yannick gets 2, man. Yannick gets 2 week 3 against Miami. That's one of my bold predictions, man. That's one of my bold predictions. Also, man, shout out to Jason Hall. ESPN had our defense ranked 11th. We can be top 10. At the end of the day, I don't pay attention to any of these motherfuckers no more. I was just telling them the other day, brother, I watch my brothers for the news. I don't watch the ESPN shit. I may check out tweets here and there because, at the end of the day, we have to report news and do certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
I go to my team for my team news. I don't go to any.
I mean, I get most of my updates from your shit. That's it.
Well, and I come to you as well, brother. So you know what I mean.
For
So
real.
at the end of the day, and Raider Scout and Icy hits us with the links. You know what I mean, and all that good shit.
Sure.
So Vinny B, a lot of these guys, man. So I ain't really too worried. I'm not watching them motherfuckers, man. I'm not. Shout out to Cameron, man. I think Brian Flores is going to get them to play with some pride after getting blown out because he's a great coach. Brian Flores is a great coach, but the D is going to step up. 28-17 Raiders. Y'all are the best, man. I appreciate you. You're the best, family. Thank you so much for the nice words, man, and the donation, King. Shout out to my brother Raider Ruckus real quick, too, with the 20 shot, man. Appreciate you, King. Cube, how you call yourself the president when you know you said stop giving juice to the Raiders because Al Davis never paid us? Bring the motherfucking Ruckus. Love you, dog. Shout out to my brother Raider Ruckus, man. My boy Ruckus crazy as shit, and I fuck with him heavy, man. Shout out to my guy. Appreciate you with the donation, man. Bold predictions real quick, brother. Bold predictions, man. I need 3 of them.
Damn, you put me on the spot, bro.
Hey,
like shit.
Hey, the drink flowing, bro. That's the best time to get your real thoughts go. I want to know just 3 of them, man. Just off the top of your head. Don't even overthink this shit.
All right, Derek Carr throws for 4 touchdowns.
Okay,
that's right off rip. Derek Carr throws for 4 touchdowns.
Off the dribble. There we go.
Yep. I think 3. Whew. I think damn. I think Casey Hayward and Trayvon Mullen both have interceptions.
Like that. He mentioned my boy Casey Hayward. Let's go. Talk that shit.
Man, fuck, man.
Talk that shit. Kid.
Every time I see him bring up a pass, I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. I'm clapping, but I'm like, damn.
Let's go.
Damn, a third one. I don't know, man. What a third one? Okay, a third one. We'll have 100 yards rushing.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
We'll have 100 yards rushing.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me throw out a couple of them. DC has 400 yards again.
I'm gonna wake up like, yo, what the fuck was I talking about?
Hey, bro, but those are three great ones though.
Yeah.
DC goes for 400 yards.
Okay. Whew.
The offensive line doesn't give up 1 sack.
Oh shit.
And Nate Hobbs with an INT.
Yo, that no sack that's bold now. That's bold.
Hey, look, I'm praying these motherfuckers hold up the end of the bargain, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's the crazy shit about being on camera. Is motherfuckers will play this shit back.
Bro, you know how many people had screen recorded my shit and sent it to me? Like, hey, you remember saying this?
Bro, when soon as Casey Hayward became the starter, I'm like, I'm blocking all these motherfuckers.
Hey, shout out to Pacey, man. I hope Arden Key peeps the score. Laugh out loud. This is facts. So, they 2-0 too, man. So, I can't, I know Key probably sitting over there praying on our downfall like the little hoe cake he is.
Yeah, I can't even give no energy to that shit.
Yeah, this is facts, though. Let me see. What do you think about the game that Gruden called, bro? With Pittsburgh?
I thought Gruden called a great game. I still am a little weary about that red zone shit he be doing. But at the end of the day, I can't say if Derek Carr is changing the plays from our 20 to their 20, then shit, he got to take some of the blame for not changing the plays in their 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think Gruden called a great game. When it counted the most, he dialed up some shit, and I'm sure there was some shit that was there that we didn't take advantage of. So, I thought Gruden called a really good game, man. I really do.
He dialed up that it was 3rd and 10 when he dialed up that Ruggs pass, right?
I believe so, man. I believe so. And you know what? And the thing I like about Gruden and Carr is I don't think that's something they're talking about at the time. I think that's something a week before they're like, look, when they come out in this situation, this is exactly what we're going to go to. Because that's what they said what happened against Baltimore is that if we get this front, this is the play. Yeah. And the fact that Derek Carr can go out there and consistently execute that type of shit that they're talking about 5-6 days before is exactly why I love DC, man.
Man, last year, man, that would have been a 2-yard pass and just hoping to scamper off for 10.
Yeah.
I like Gruden dialing up some big plays, man. Let me see. Let's get some questions in real quick, man. I want to make sure bro don't get too fucked up before this show is over, man.
If you ain't noticed, I've been stopped drinking.
Hit that water.
I'm old enough to know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Peyton Barber has 2 TDs. Abram gets 3 sacks. Holy shit. Talk that crazy shit.
This is asinine.
Perriman gets 2 fumble recovery. Talk that shit, Raiders. Let's go.
Yeah, that's some shit, all right. Some crazy shit.
DC has a photographic memory. This is facts, bro. Because for him to know all that verbiage, like Gruden is not an easy coach.
And that's why you got to respect him. And I know I played quarterback, but only on the high school level. But to be able to have all that shit up here and then execute it On the field, bro, you can't. That's second to none, man. You can't put a price on that.
Bro. That is tough. Great prediction on the no sacks. Hopefully the truth. But hey, they're 2-0. Ain't like our 2-0. That's facts. That's facts.
Wait. Who 2-0?
Our 2-0 ain't like the Niners 2-0 ain't like ours.
Oh, the Niners. Okay, I'm about to say Miami can't be 2-0.
No. They talking about the Lions and the Eagle wins, and we got 2 playoff teams.
Yeah.
Harold says 3 INTs. Okay, I like that. Look, man, it's time to get the secondary active. I want to see Merritt get one.
And you know what else, too? I think we're going to go up on them, and they're going to be forced to throw. And if you got Jacoby Brissett trying to throw you back in the game, 3 INTs is very possible.
Yeah, facts. Clee gets 2 sacks. I would love to see that.
I don't know if it counts if he's sacking from the fucking sideline.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're going to get 2 sacks in 12 snaps. If you do that, that's some GOAT shit. Straight up. Shout to KO, man. Yannick gets 2 strip sacks. Hey, that's his MO. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked to see that. That's his MO.
Yeah.
That's what he's
I think Yannick and TJ Watt are like the top guys that doing that shit, and Khalil Mack.
Yeah, facts. 5-1-0. I have us with 5 sacks and 3 INTs. 1 for Merrick, bro. I would love that. That would be a huge.
Merrick got to get one. I just hope Merrick runs better with the ball than Trayvon Mullen does. Shit.
Look, man, I had 3 INTs with Merrick on Madden today. So Merrick's gonna get an INT, man. I don't give a shit, bro.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Happen, bro. Shout to Cap, man. Love to see you back, brother. Love to see you back. DC throws for another 300 yards. I got 400, Stewie. I got 400, bro. Fuck it. Let's just wild out.
How many touchdowns did I say he gonna throw for? 4?
4. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm faded.
Hey, bro. Dirty Raiders said he's throwing for almost 7,000 yards this year. We can get away with that shit.
That's the comment that did me in. Shit. I started drinking Ciroc after that shit.
Hey, real quick, shout to Joey, man. Yo, Honcho, you should get some Just Win Baby beanies in black. Oh, hold on. So somebody told me today that you dropped some new merch.
Yeah. I dropped a couple new things, man. Honcho season 2. Nothing crazy. A couple beanies and shit.
I didn't see it yet, bro. I'm going over there right after this. I did not see
it. It's something light.
I gotta go. Hey, so what's the website? Where can everybody go check that out?
Hey, man, RaiderHoncho.com, baby. Simple as that.
RaiderHoncho.com, man. Go check that out. New merch is out, y'all. Go support that. Baby beanies in black so I can cop 1G. Also, I think Hobbs gets his first regular season INT and DC throws 400 yards. Those were 2 that I had.
It's a great comment, man. That's a great comment.
Shout out to Joey, man. Talk that shit. Raider Profit, we blitzed 10 times to complete y'all predictions. Bro, to see Gus Bradley be able to blitz 10 times would be a fucking success story.
I forget who told me he wasn't gonna be blitzing, but shit, he blitzing.
Yeah, real shit. Let's get these supers in the beanies, bro. I gotta buy a beanie, bro. I didn't know you dropped some beanies, bro. Hold on, bro.
It's almost wintertime out here. Get the strap.
Get the strap. Hey, shout to Marvin, man. Appreciate you, brothers, and the content that you share. You already know the vibes. Bold prediction. The defense scores 2 TDs. I like that.
Okay, Marv.
I like that, Marv. Shout out to you, my brother. Appreciate you on the donation. Want y'all to know too. Summer Madness is coming, man. Summer Madness is coming, man. You watching that shit this weekend, bro?
You know I am. Yo, Surf better not choke, bro.
I'm about to go down there too, bro, but they sold out so fast in the tickets. I was like, I ain't even gonna drive down there.
I'm not surprised though, because they back outside now.
Back outside for real.
Yeah.
Let's get a couple more questions in, man, before I let my brother, man, take it down. We still 500.
I'm definitely about to hit Crack Donald's, bro. I'm definitely.
He said, "Fuck the DoorDash tonight." He about to hit.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going straight to the source.
He said we get a pick 6. I like that. Cap says gotta get the dub. Y'all gonna have to scream since Captain was out there done. He was literally talking like Mickey Mouse, bro. When I mean to say Mickey Mouse, he was. His voice was gone, bro. He was gone, bro, out there in Vegas, bro. Shout out to my OG. Shit. He was Dunzo.
That's what's up.
SJ, man, prediction. Edwards gets 2 TDs that he got stolen. I like that.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You put me on the spot. I forgot who the fuck was on our team. Like, yeah, I think Edwards is gonna have a big game. Shit.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, before we do get out of here, man, we talked about a lot. It's about an hour and a half in. I want to know what you got coming up, brother. What you got on the way? You got some, like, I know we drop consistently. We drop every day. Yeah. I mean, you got anything special you working on? Is there anything going on? I know the merch just dropped. What you got going on? We got to work on that. We got to work on that merch as well.
Yeah, for sure. I just got the regular shit, man. My Wednesday nights usually the Honcho Report live show. We got the regular shit, man. Just content as much as I can. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. I'm just enjoying the ride. I know me and you got some shit that we're not going to release yet, but we definitely working on some shit for the nation, man, especially when we play them certain individuals.
Yes,
so yeah,
yes.
You know what I mean? So we gonna get that done, and we'll release that shortly. But yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to just being in the moment, man. I don't have too much. I'm not looking forward to too much, man. I'm here right now. I'm looking forward to this next game, and I've been having so much fun with the pregame show, the halftime shows, and I know you out there doing your thing the whole fucking game. So I'd be like, damn, I don't know how you do it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. This Sunday, I'm just gonna enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game, man.
Yeah. It's tough, bro. Like to watch it and still be able to. It's tough, man. So this Sunday, y'all, I'm not doing a live stream. I'm going to sit back, enjoy this $90 that I pay a month to watch these goddamn games.
For sure.
And I'm gonna watch the game, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. You feel me? Yeah. With that being said, my brother, man, I appreciate you, man. This is episode 2 of Wipe Them Feet and Get the Strap. Let everybody know real quick where they can follow you at everywhere, brother.
Hey, man, you already know the vibes. You can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Radar Honcho. You already know the channel, man. You know how we get down. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the content on the channel, subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, man, you already know. Hey,
real shit, man. Episode 3 next week, next Tuesday night, y'all. It will be at Honcho's house. We'll be over there, man. So make sure you guys subscribe to his channel if you aren't already. We will be over there next week, and pull up on Honcho tomorrow. He will be doing the Honcho report. Go pull up over there, man, and hit them thumbs up and hit that sub button and support our brother, man. With that being said, shout out to everybody that pulled up in the chat tonight. An hour and a half in. Usually we go a little more. Honch need to eat. I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife. You already know what it is. Sunday, we talking that shit. 3-0. I don't give a shit. I'm calling it now.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go get something to eat, man. I love you, brother. I'll catch you next week, man. You already know the vibes, bro.
Bet.
Shout out to the nation, man. Love y'all, man. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
1.